There are some very interesting rules being tested out in the UFL. And so I thought, like, that they're so interesting, we have to talk about them. So let's break down what the UFL is looking to do in their upcoming season. The UFL is definitely doing everything that a spring football league should be doing. And by that, I mean trying some stuff. And they're certainly trying some stuff with their some of the rule changes that they are implementing for the upcoming season. The big one that would get a lot of people talking if it happened in the NFL, I mean, all of these would, but no tush push is the first one that's being brought up. I can understand people's frustration with it. I think we saw this year, and we've seen over the last couple of years, it's not just like, oh, this is a cheat code, they can do da 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 da. A lot of it is based on Jalen Hurts can squat a house. So, like, he has that leg drive that really helps them get it going. But even without Lane Johnson, it wasn't as effective as we've seen. And other teams have tried it, and it hasn't worked. So I don't think it's this big cheat code thing. But if you want to get rid of it because there are players who are getting hurt in this, I can understand that as well. Now we get into the fun stuff. First, 60-yard field goals are worth 4 points. This is the type of stuff I live for with these sorts of leagues where, like, yeah, they don't have a tradition to fall back on. They can just try some stuff, and it's going to, I want to check it out to see how the coaches strategize with this, how teams kind of utilize it, and how they can take advantage of these situations. So, yeah, like, we are seeing, you could have implemented this 10 years ago and no one would have changed a thing because no one's making 60-yard field goals. But we're seeing quite a few of those now in the NFL. And some guys with some booming legs getting those out there. So why not reward it? I really, really like this idea. Also, like, you'll see a lot of these coming in. The one thing that I really like is that it keeps teams in games longer, I guess, right? Like, you get you're still going to get some, but very significantly less, I guess. We're done. We're completely out of it because we'll talk about it in a second. Like, you can have a 9-point touchdown and a 4-point field goal, and all of a sudden, like, boom, 13 points up on the board. Where at some points it would be 10 or 11, right? So I'm very interested by this, and I like that it keeps some teams engaged a little bit longer in games. No punting from inside the 50-yard line. This one's really interesting to me. Once you cross into the other team's side of half at the 49-yard line, even if you get sacked twice and 2 holding calls, no punts, no punting allowed. Too many times, and you guys know where I stand on this. Too many times we have seen teams just like, oh yeah, whatever, don't worry about it. We'll just punt. Gotta win the field position battle, and it's very, very lame. I don't think you should be punting when you have the ball that close anyway. So I love that this is implemented. Force these teams to go for it. Put them in some of these uncomfortable situations and make them make a play. Go find that play that gets you 5-6 yards. Force yourself to be creative and put yourself out there a little bit. Absolutely 100% love this one. This last one, I'm very interested in. Point after. 1 point, 33-yard kick. 2 point is a try from the 2-yard line. And a 3-point conversion is 1 try from the 8. So it's 4th and goal from the 8, right? I love this idea. I like the option of being able to stay in games longer and take these shots. And if you have an offense that can do this, or if you're in a situation where you're just kind of desperate, why not? Why not reward that? And again, just force teams into trying some stuff. Keep them in games longer. For a league that doesn't get a lot of attention, the best way to do it is have exciting games. And the way you have exciting games is keeping teams close longer. And if 9 points can be scored on a touchdown, all of a sudden, that was a 2-possession game before. Now they can tie it up with 1 try, and it's a lot of drama. So I love the UFL trying this. And look, I think the NFL could be a little bit more creative with a lot of their stuff. I think the CFL could be a lot more creative with some of the stuff that they're doing. And the UFL, you're not tied to any tradition or anything like that. So yeah, try some things. Go for it. Which one's your favorite? I think mine's the no punting from inside the 50. But aside from the tush push, all of them at least have my interest a little bit. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments or hit me up on social media if you're listening in podcast form.